What's going on, guys? Eric here again, back with another video. So right now, guys, I'm super excited because we're gonna go over the newest pre-workout that Cellucor just came out with for 2020. And this is it right here, guys. C4 Dynasty. Look how big that thing is. And this is gonna be a long video because look at that nutrition label. That is the longest nutrition fact label I've ever seen on a pre-workout in my life. So let's get straight into it. All right, guys, the very first ingredient that they're gonna have in there is L-citrulline malate. That's L-citrulline mixed with malic acid combined together to make L-citrulline malate. Now, what L-citrulline actually does is it's a precursor to nitrous oxide, okay? Nitrous oxide is gonna open up our veins, allowing more blood flow, more oxygen to punch straight to our muscles. It's gonna increase our pump, we're gonna look good, we're gonna breathe easier, and it's also gonna increase our muscular endurance. Now, it's also reinforced with 100% pure L-citrulline at 3 grams for better pumps, but also they use a patented NO3C, or otherwise known as citrulline nitrate. That's a nitrate molecule which we all know causes really good pumps, comes from beetroot. They combine it with the L-citrulline molecule combined together to make citrulline nitrate, which is used even more to reinforce the fact that we're gonna have better pumps, better muscular endurance, and we're also gonna look super jacked in the gym. So all together, guys, you're gonna have 10 grams of L-citrulline. So super pumps, check. Moving right along, the next thing they're gonna have is carnosine beta-alanine. Now, what beta-alanine actually does for us is it's a lactic acid buffer, meaning it's gonna lower the acidity amount in our muscles to therefore increase our pain threshold so that we could train a lot longer and increase our muscular endurance. And here you're gonna have it at a whopping 6.4 grams. That is the highest dose of carnosine beta-alanine that I've ever seen. So yes, you'll possibly get the tingles, but at the same time, you're gonna have out of this world muscular endurance. So check. All right, guys, now moving on to the strength and power output complex, the first thing that they're gonna have is creatine monohydrate. Now, for those of you who don't know what creatine does, creatine helps with the production of ATP. ATP is our powerhouse output battery that helps to power all of our movements so that we have more strength, more power output, and more explosiveness, which will equivalent to us to having more gains. So they have creatine monohydrate. They also have the famous NO3T, creatine nitrate. Now what that is that's a nitrate molecule combined with a creatine molecule combined together to make NO3T. It's more soluble and also helps to be more absorbable in our bodies, so we have better strength, power output, but at the same time, better blood flow and better pumps. Now they also reinforce that with creatine hydrochloride, my personal favorite type of creatine. That's the creatine that's bonded with the HCl. It's highly absorbable by our bodies to not only give us more strength and power output, but at the same time, it has less side effects, no water bloat, and no stomach issues. So it's the perfect creatine to add to their power complex to well round everything else. So creatine strength and power gains, check. Now they're also going to have the amino acid taurine. Now what taurine does is it's there for water balance and electrolyte balance. That way we stay hydrated, but at the same time, it also allows us to train a lot longer and increase our muscular endurance. Now you're also going to have a product called Peak ATP. Now Peak ATP, it's really cool because what it does is it increases our body's mind-muscle connection. So we have stronger muscle contractions. Therefore, it's going to increase our strength, our explosiveness, and our power output, but at the same time, it also increases our blood flow to the muscle. So Peak ATP for that awesome mind-muscle connection, check. All right, guys, now the next supplement that they're gonna have in here is L-tyrosine. Now, L-tyrosine is one of my favorite supplements to take because it's an amino acid that's a precursor to our neurotransmitter, dopamine, our happiness neurotransmitter. So when you increase that, we're gonna have more motivation to train, we're gonna have more enjoyment while we train, and we're gonna wanna stay there a lot longer and actually crush it. So fun, enjoyment, and motivation, check. And moving right along, they're gonna have 350 milligrams of caffeine anhydrous. Now, caffeine anhydrous is a very strong type of caffeine, being 3 times more potent than your regular caffeine. And with it being 350 milligrams of caffeine, this is the strongest pre-workout that Cellucor has ever come out with so far, and it's not for newbies. So if you've been taking pre-workouts like 1 scoop of Lit, 1 scoop of Ghost, 1 scoop of Bucked Up, or you've been using 1 scoop of amino energy for your workouts, then this pre-workout is not for you yet, and you're gonna have to work your way up to it. So 350 milligrams of caffeine anhydrous is there to increase your power, your strength, and your muscular endurance as well. So high intensity? Check. Whew, man, I'm getting tired here, guys. But anyway, the next thing that they're gonna have is alpha GPC. Now, alpha GPC is really cool because it's a nootropic. It's a nootropic that's gonna increase your focus and your motivation by increasing the amount of acetylcholine in the frontal lobe, which is also gonna give us motivation as well. And the cool part is that it's not a stimulant, so you can have all those benefits, but without it acting as a stimulant and without raising your blood pressure. So it's a perfect add-on to complement the stimulants that are inside of this pre-workout. So focus, stimulant-free, check. All right, guys, now I know that I spoke about ATP production before, and that's where this supplement comes into play. They have a supplement called Elevate TP. Now what that is, it's a combination of ancient peat and apple polyphenols. Combine that together and you get Elevate TP. Now what that does is it's really cool because it helps our body internally produce more ATP, that battery that we need to be stronger, have more explosiveness and more power output to give us more muscle gain. So Elevate TP for muscle gain, check. All right, guys, now moving right along, the next thing that they have is Vasodrive AP. Now what that is hydrolyzed casein lactotripeptides. Now what that does is it's an enzyme inhibitor. So it knocks out the enzyme that shrinks our veins. It puts it away for a while, allowing our veins to open up and last a lot longer. So it's a perfect combination to work synergistically with the L-citrulline, because the L-citrulline is going to cause the veins to open up, but the Vasodrive AP is going to allow that pump to last a lot longer. So bigger and longer pumps, check. All right, guys, now moving right along, the next thing that they're gonna have is teacrine. Now teacrine is really cool because it's an alkaloid that actually comes from the kapuaku fruit. Now I know I probably just butchered that name. I'll put it right here, the correct name for it right here, but it's cool because what it does is it's gonna increase our overall mental clarity. We're gonna have better mood, better focus, better motivation, but at the same time, guys, it's stimulant free. So it's the perfect complement to combine with our caffeine to not only increase our strength and our power output, but also to increase our mood and motivation, but without giving us a heart attack with all the caffeine. So mood, motivation, stimulant free, check. All right, guys, now introducing another nootropic. They're gonna have huperzine A from Huperzia serrata. Now what huperzine A actually does is it inhibits the enzyme that blocks the production of our acetylcholine, just like I spoke about before. So with more acetylcholine in our frontal lobe, it's gonna increase our focus, our enjoyment, and also our motivation. So overall, guys, you have very strong nootropics that complement the strong caffeine that's inside the pre-workout to give us that strength, that power, and that motivation as well. So focus, stimulant free, once again, check. Now moving right along, the next thing that they're gonna have is raw flower extract. Now raw flower is the perfect complement to L-citrulline because raw flower actually increases blood flow, causing vasodilation for more blood flow to our muscles so that we can have better pumps, better muscular endurance, and that we can breathe a lot easier as well. So it's that perfect complement to add to our L-citrulline complex that's inside the pre-workout. So heart health, blood flow, and pump, check. All right, guys, now we're finally reaching the end of it. Now, just to round everything up, they have one of my favorite supplements, and this is how I know they're completely updated, is they have estrogen. Now, what estrogen actually does is it promotes a healthy gut. And with our healthy gut, we're allowed to absorb everything that's actually in the nutrition label. So you see everything here. There's this huge list of ingredients and also large dosages. With estrogen, it allows us to actually absorb everything that's in the nutrition label, so we're not wasting anything. So the bioavailability, 10 out of 10, check. Overall, guys, I'm a big fan. It covers your strength, it covers your power, it covers your endurance, it definitely covers your pump, and it definitely covers your focus and also your absorption. So all the factors that I look for in a really good pre-workout, the Dynasty definitely has it in there. Now, I'm also a big fan of the fact that it's 100% transparent. They show you all the ingredients, they show you all the dosages. I mean, if you look in there, guys, they're 100% honest with the nutrition label. So it gets the Eric Pham Choice Award for 2020. I'm a really big fan of this pre-workout, guys, and the fact that they came out with this pre-workout at the start of the year is a very big statement. So there's a lot of good positives with this pre-workout, guys. It's 100% transparent. They show you all the ingredients, they show you all the dosages. There's 10 patented ingredients in there, so they're the best forms of those ingredients. All the ingredients that are in there work synergistically with each other to cover all of those factors, like your strength, your endurance, your motivation, your focus, and your absorption. So it's a really good pre-workout, guys. And I'm just gonna go ahead and make a bold statement here. Judging off of the nutrition facts, for a high stimulant person that has a high caffeine tolerance like myself, I'm gonna go ahead and say this, and I've never said this before about a pre-workout, but I believe just off of the nutrition facts that this is the absolute best pre-workout of 2020, and it's gonna continue to be the best pre-workout of 2020 until somebody one-ups them. Now, it also comes with a price, guys. It's also retail, it's $70, and there's only 20 servings because the pre-workout is extremely potent per scoop. So that's the downfall, guys, but at the same time, that's the price that you pay for getting a really good, well-stacked pre-workout. Overall, guys, like I said, I think, in my opinion, this is the best pre-workout to come out so far. It's the most fully loaded pre-workout that I've ever seen of all my years working at GNC. So try this out, guys. I think you're really gonna like it. And if you do try it out, comment below your experience. I really wanna know what you guys think about it. And just like always, guys, don't forget to like, share, and also subscribe right here. Boom. Peace.
And you can catch me riding dirty, but my car not. It's love and loyalty into my heart lot. Never turn your back, won't know how it turned out. I said it once, I do it again. I'm playing the game, I do it to win. With you and your friend, that's